Good morning, Pudgies first. Welcome to the chat. We got some beautiful weather here today. We got Indian summer this year. It's been beautiful since Friday. Yesterday it got to 76 degrees. They call for 72 degrees today, so I'll take it. Today's the days when you wish you could take a sick day and actually go do stuff that you want to do instead of having to work. So we're doing some leaf cleanup today as we're cutting. I try to stay on top of my leaves. As long as you get through it weekly, the leaf cleanup usually isn't too bad. But if you're in an area that's saturated with a lot of trees that are attached to the property from like a little wooded area or something, you might have a lot of work ahead of you. Where I cut, mostly in the city, they got some trees, mostly maple trees. And the leaves usually, they're bad, but they're not overloaded with too many trees. So, and then I take the leaves and I drag them out to the street. So some secret tools you guys are going to want to get. A good blower helps out if you got a good backpack blower. Gives you some power. In case the leaves are a little wet, it can move them around for you. Not only that, a good tarp is a secret weapon. If you guys never used a tarp before, get a tarp that's like a 10 by 20 feet tarp, say. That's a good starting size. Excuse me, a couple good rakes. And I don't take the leaves with me. I pull the leaves to the curb and leave them at the curb for people. But if I was to pull leaves to the curb with a tarp, that's considered a major cleanup. So that would be extra. I just, like I said, I stay on top of the leaves, and I might not do as good a job trimming, or I might actually skip trimming completely for a week at your house if I got a heavy load of leaves to deal with, because I'd rather have the leaves off the lawn and have it look pretty again. So that way the customer is happy that they think you did something. So like I said, I don't take the leaves with me. I leave the leaves at the curb. A lot of the cities and towns and villages by us, they're all pretty good now. Everybody pretty much switched over. They got their snowplow trucks, dump trucks. They convert them over, and they got a couple of units that walk behind, and they suck up the leaves into the back of the truck. Sometimes we get an early snowfall, and that kind of screws everything up for them. And then if that happens, they need to switch over to their front end loaders and pick up the leaves and throw them in the back of the dump trucks and get rid of them that way. They don't take them to the town dump or nothing. They got a disposal site where they actually drop the leaves off. So everybody's having a good one. So in regards to what to charge for a leaf cleanup, if you're just doing a leaf cleanup and it's out of the blue, I guarantee it's going to be expensive if it's not a weekly customer. Something like that job could be anywhere from $300 to $400 to $500, if not more, depending on how long you're there for. Good morning, Blake. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Pudge is up here. He's first, hanging out. So the leaves, but like I said, I stay on top of the leaves weekly. I rarely take any extra leaf jobs at all. Now, leaves are a pain in the butt. So if I get a customer out of the blue that should call that I don't know, I might check it out, but chances are I'm not going to really check it out too good. I might pass it on to another person, give another phone number to another contractor who might have some helpers that could get the job done. As I'm by myself, so I pretty much just stay with my weekly customers and take care of their stuff. Because the leaves are a lot easier to get done when they're actually dry. That's why I try getting all the leaves off the lawn in the fall. So that way when I come back in the spring, I don't have to deal with wet, mucky, mushy leaves that are stuck everywhere. I know some contractors at 4 a.m. Pudge. Awesome. I was sleeping at that time. But a lot of contractors, I should say grass cutters, they might stop on a certain date and just leave the leaves behind and deal with them in the springtime. I don't like doing that because, like I said, most of my customers, they come back year after year, so I'd rather put a couple of extra minutes in now when they're dry than have to deal with wet leaves in the springtime. And if they don't come back for some reason, the customer, if they move or sell their property, well, the next person that's taking over, the next landscaper, he'll be happy when he pulls up to the house to see the leaves were taken care of. And then again, not all the customers got trees either. Some subdivisions now they pretty much got no trees at all unless they plant them new. If they're planting new, it takes probably 5 to 10 years to start getting some decent leaves off them for cleanup wise. But leaves are a pain in the butt, but it's kind of like snow. It's free money. That's for sure. And you could you know free money in the way I mean, hey, what's up, Shredder? Good morning. When I mean free money, I mean it's in front of you, so somebody's going to want to do something. Either the homeowner's going to want to get taken care of, or do it themselves, or maybe have the grandkids come over and do it. But it all depends. Most of the people that I got, they let me. I take care of everything. Once in a while, I get somebody like, especially when it comes to like snow plowing or something, or grass cutting. They might say their grandson's going to try taking over for a year because they need the money. They're in college or whatever the reasons might be, and you just say, okay, if anything doesn't work out, because I know it's probably not going to work out after a couple weeks or a month of them doing it at their convenience. And when grandma and grandpa stop giving them a lot of money for doing it, overpaying, they'll find other things to do, whether it's too hot or too much work to do, or they got to check their YouTube videos or something. I don't know. Everybody's got an excuse for something, but like I said, I tell the customers that I'll see them again and keep my number, and don't get mad about it. Don't leave on bad terms. And also, if you do a leaf cleanup for people, I said, as you're cutting, I wouldn't say a leaf cleanup, but tidy it up and blow the leaves to the curb. Like I said, if it doesn't take no extra, like an extra minute or two, I won't charge them for it. But like I said, I'll make up trimming wise the time that I lost. I won't trim to get to the next property. And if they should mention it to you, just tell them that if they want a thorough cleanup, like all the leaves out of the bed, you could do that. But that's extra. That's called leaf cleanup. It's not grass cutting. Grass cutting, leaf cleanup are two separate items that you might want to. They might try pulling a fast one on you. I'm not saying a fast one as in scamming you, but they might want to have you do things for them in regards to, I don't want to say for free, but like I said, they might try to do stuff for you and get you to do everything for one ridiculously low price to invite just say to get people to do the work for them and get you from oh, we don't want that one. Get that back for a second. See what we got here. Post a comment. There we go. Oh, I lost it. I don't know what the heck I just did there. Let me get out of this one. Nope, we don't want that either. Cancel. We want that. We don't want to cancel the broadcast, though. I'm just messing around. If anyone wants to stump up on a chat and talk for a minute or two, feel free. Okay, Shredder, you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you somewhere during the day. That's for sure. I'll be somewhere. Want to get a lot of things done. And in regards to with such nice weather, we got 2 more nice days and it's supposed to rain. And I hope that the rain won't be much as I'm hoping for. So that way I could get caught up on my work, I should say. Not that I'm behind on work, but just want to try to stay on top of it. So hope everybody's having a great day. So you guys see, I don't want to rake the leaves, so I just keep going back and forth with my discharge chute, blowing towards the street. I'll get a quick little rake against the curb, make them in a small little pile, or use the blower. But I want to rake these lawns, so that's the little way to cheat. It might take a little bit, an extra 2 or 3 minutes, but trust me, 2 or 3 minutes of sitting on the lawnmower is better than 10 or 15 minutes of using a rake. If you guys got a riding lawnmower that you can't back up that fast, just keep going in a circle and keep blowing it to whichever direction you want to put the leaves, whether it be to the back of a field somewhere or the back of your property or to the street. So, but that's just a little cheater. I'll show you guys again. Just keep blowing the chute to the street. You know, the lawn looks pretty presentable now. That's just one little trick of the trade. Trust me, when you do it long enough, you figure it out because you don't want to do it every day. Makes for a long day. Let's What's up? What's up? What's up? It's just that easy, folks. Anybody could do it. All you got to do is believe in yourself and give it a try. Not that hard. You'll figure it out eventually after you do it a couple times. Especially if you lose a couple dollars, you'll figure it out quickly then. So as long as the lawn looks better, when you come on, get out of there. As long as the lawn looks better when you finish up than when you get there. Yeah, Jay, I should say Alex, thank you. Hey CB, what's up? I'll do it right now. Invite Gus. I was gonna do it and then Shredder boogied on me. He left. So I didn't stick it up there. Okay, let me go back to more. But that's all it is. You just get on there and let the machine do all the work, because you don't want to do all the raking yourself. Some people got them little fancy pull behind leaf bagger systems. Did it go up there? Yep, there it is. But some people got them fancy leaf baggers that they pull behind them. They're called like a cyclone or a tornado, maybe. They work nice, but you gotta have a place to dump all the leaves. You could dump them to the street, I guess, but for myself, it's too slow. And then because I had a bagger for the back of the old lawnmower like this. I had a similar one, and it had 3 big bushel baskets in the back of it, like 3 garbage size nylon bags, and they would fill up pretty quick. But they did a very, very nice job. So if you're just doing it for your own property, that bagging system works great. But if you're doing it to make money, there's faster ways to do it. So, but like I said, I don't bag. I tell people if I got to bag anything, I got to cut it more frequently or charge extra. And they hear that charge word extra, they don't want to pay extra. So, that's a tool to your arsenal. Like I said, as long as it looks good when you're done, better than when you got there, people shouldn't complain. But you get complainers and everything. And if you're new to this, say you're just starting your business, you're not too familiar, say you get $35 to cut this house on a weekly cut basis. If you want, you could try maybe adding $10 or $15 onto the bill or other services, and just put extra time needed for leaf cleaning. And with putting extra time needed for leaf cleaning, they might pay that extra 10 or 15 bucks. You might be able to get $50 out of them. You didn't do much more work, or then again, they might, they might fire you too. So you got to feel them out. So, but I don't charge extra unless it's really, really bad. So I just got my little hand blower. I just blow it real lightly, just get the leaves against the curtain. Like I said, I don't want to rake them. Alex, I'll be up in a second to look at that. And just use your feet, like right here, to get this big pile. Feet work pretty good as a rake. Just shuffle them together, put them through there. Okay, so say you're new and you're going to try billing the customer in the, say, make a category that says other, and then check the other box and just handwrite in there. Or if you got a nice little computer that can make you bills, just type extra time needed for leaf cleanup. But if you're gonna bill them, be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that you get $35 to cut the salon every week. Don't hand them a bill for what do you call it, for $200, because they're not gonna go for it, because that's gonna be more than I guess. There you go. You should be there. Add the stream. Alex, good to see you. You should be
Good morning,
in a
Mr.
second.
Paul.
Hey, Alex, thanks for stopping by.
Anytime, bud.
But I'm just talking about doing some leaf for some extra money that you could charge. But you got to be realistic about it. Like I said, you just can't demand crazy money in regards to but you're doing a little bit extra work, because then they're going to tell you to take a walk. But if you if you're reasonable, some people hire you because they don't want to deal with whatever problems they got in regards to the lawn or your snow plowing service. They'll pay you, like I said, as long as you do a good job, for one, and two, you're reasonable. Because you'll get some knuckleheads out there it doesn't matter if it's in grass cutting or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They might serve you instead of giving you a sirloin steak for $10, they might give you a T-bone steak. You want $50 for it. So you're not going to pay that extra money for that much extra money. But if they wanted to, they should pay. I would think they would pay. Like I said, I don't charge extra unless I have to really, really get into it. And for what I'm doing right now, I'm really not getting into it. I'm just making it easier on myself. So what you up to today, Alex? Anything? What you got going on?
Well, nothing. I was going to go to work today, but I'm going to be going to work tomorrow. So
that's cool.
We'll see if I'll be able to join you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you in the next few days.
Yeah,
so I'll probably have no work.
Thank you. It's so beautiful up here weather-wise. It was 76 yesterday. It's supposed to be 72 here, so
nice.
Trying to get a lot done the next couple of days, because we got some Indian summer going on. Nice weather for a couple more days. We got a frost ready and a freeze, so there might be, hopefully this nice weather lasts for a long time still. But you never know when Mother Nature said we're going to change it and go right till winter. So hopefully we get a lot of time. So I was I don't know if you follow football at all, but I really wasn't paying attention to it yesterday because I was in and out of the house all day. And a guy from the Buffalo Bills that used to coach for the Bills, he lived around here. He took the head coaching job for the New York Giants, and I just noticed that the New York Giants are 6-1 now. So he turned them around pretty good, actually. I don't know what he did, because I don't follow the Giants, but they're off the radar. So people have been talking about the Eagles a lot and the Bills, but like I said, he's off the radar. So they might sneak in there and make it to the Super Bowl this year too, the Giants possibly. Be another setup with the Bills losing to the Giants. I hope not, but never know.
You don't ever know. You're correct.
Everybody's out plugging away, trying to work on the leaves. All the homeowners got the little electric blowers out. The little electric blower, you'd be better to use a rake. It'd be quicker than stand out there with the little electric plug-in one.
Hey, Paul, I watched one of your live streams just the other day, and you said somebody passed away, and you went and cut their grass. And I didn't at first. I'm like, wait a minute, what is he talking about? Because I remember you said something on the video. I can't remember, but you said like this person passed away. I'm like, why are you still cutting the grass then? That's what I was thinking in my head.
Yeah, I must have been talking about a senior lady, customer had her for years. She passed, and I got a contract, so I'm just going to finish out the rest of the season, and then hopefully the kids in the estate will pay the rest of the bill. So, but if not, we were friends for so many years. If I don't get paid a couple of weeks, hey, it's life in the big city. Some people, would stop instantly and not continue on until they heard from somebody about getting paid, But I look at life differently, you know what I'm saying? I believe what comes around goes around. So I'm hoping that, like I said, those people will pay the rest of the bill for a couple more weeks, which won't be much. And if not, maybe I'll get good luck from something else. So he might give me good luck for.
Well, maybe her kids will still pay you because they obviously know you're cutting her grass, right?
Yeah, I think they would. I think they will. But like I said, you never know. I've been burned before by a couple people like that, and because when it comes to money, people get funny. They a lot of people, and when it comes to reading of the will, they figure that they're the only person they should get all the money and nobody else should get it. Other brothers or sisters or other family members, and they think they're entitled to it all. So
Yeah, but
money brings out
unfortunately,
the best in people. It definitely brings out the best.
but unfortunately, Paul, the lady that used to give you money, obviously she can't do that anymore. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
the family will do that. I mean, at least she did it for you.
I'll just leave a bill. Like I said, they should take care of it. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
True
I
that.
do good enough that if I didn't get it, I could, and then you could
Yeah.
write it off on your taxes too if you wanted to. So
It's not her fault that she's passed on. She would still be paying you.
yeah, it was a good customer I had for years. Give them a bill, they didn't complain, did the work, they were happy. They would say hi to you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
So
the
you didn't
people
have
that you like. They talk to
Yeah,
you,
people-
even though you have to work, they still like to talk to you and be friends with you. That's the people that you like.
Yeah, those are the ones you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lady forever. She passed. Oh man, she passed probably 2 years ago now. I haven't cut her lawn in 2 years. This is the second season. So she was the most meanest lady in the world. Never, ever, ever had one day when she'd never. But she'd sit outside. She'd like to swing in her backyard and she'd watch you as you're cutting the grass. Just to pass time. She never once ever saying, I probably cut it for 20 years there as a customer. She never once would say, oh, it's a nice day. Or she would say, never would say, oh, you did a nice job on the lawn. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or anything, even something, just a dumb comment like, oh, you're early today. Just something to start a conversation. She just give you the sour puss faces at you, look at you.
Wow.
So she was pretty funny one time. When we had that 7 foot of snow at her house, we had a 7 foot snow event back in 2016 in Buffalo. And I was right in the heart of it. And so she lived on a cul-de-sac. I should say not a cul-de-sac, but she had a roundabout, like a circle in front of her house. And so when the city came through, they only plowed half the circle. So they didn't plow her back half. So she called. So she was complaining, wanting to know if I would come down and plow her snow. I said, I can't get through that snow that they left. I said, I'll get stuck in it. So she said, oh, because she wanted to get it done so bad. She said, it's plowed. I said, are you sure? Yeah. So I go down there. It wasn't plowed yet, but she wanted me to get down there and try doing the thing. And another time, the same lady, she had nothing, no place to go or nothing. She called, because I was a little behind in the morning. I was probably like an hour behind. I usually get there, because everybody tries to get you at a certain time. They think you're going to be there at the same time. So it probably was like about 9:45. I used to get there about 9 o'clock in that time frame for the first pass. And so I answered the phone. She's like, this is so-and-so. I'm like, yeah, how are you? He's like, did you forget about doing me? I'm like, no, I'm on my way. And so she goes, step on it, like step on the gas. And she hung up on me. So
wow.
that was pretty good. So for the rest of that year and the next year, hey, Captain, how are you? Nice to see you. Good morning, Connie. I got Connie on the brain today. Nice to see you. But she, like I said, so my nephew was with me snow plowing because he was shoveling. That was our saying to everybody for the rest of the season: step on it. but people are funny. But that lady always paid. Never had to chase her down. She always paid the bill. Never complained, but she never gave you a compliment either. No compliments. Never offered you a water or a pop or a beer or something. Never offered on that stuff. But
wow.
again, I had another lady, Spanish lady, super nice. She would make. I don't know if you ever had a thing called Spanish rice, homemade Spanish rice. Oh my God, it was the best ever. She put it like in a nice little Tupperware bowl and give it to me and my helper back then in the day, and that was a great lunch. That was much appreciated. Or she would make like homemade soup. She would make in the fall and in the wintertime, if we were snow plowing or we were still doing grass at the time, she'd give us a bowl of it to take for the road. It's like, wow, those are the nice people. Those are the ones you want. They make your day enjoyable.
Does she still do that, or she passed away too, or she left?
Yeah, she moved to a different area. So
she's still alive. She just moved. Okay.
Yeah, she moved out of. I don't cut where she moved to, so. But that's, yeah, most of my customers they stay for lifetimes.
So basically, but if she ever called you and said, "Can you please cut my grass?" Would you able to do that since you liked her anyway, or you
No, no, too far away.
like 2 hours away?
No, I'm not 2 hours away, but too far away in regards to take me like 40 minutes to get to her house. So
Oh, okay, so almost an hour. Okay,
I mean, yeah, if it was close by somewhere, I would do it, or she called out of the blue and said, hey, whoever I got didn't show up. Can you bail me out? Or need a leaf cleanup or something? If I could do it on my time, I would go do it, but not as a weekly customer.
okay. So if she called you out of the blue, you would help her out, like maybe on the weekend or something, if she needs you once in a while.
Yeah, I would go. Yeah, as long as I could fit it in my schedule and it was on my time. Like, say, if she wanted a leaf cleanup or something, because whatever, I don't know, for whatever reasons, but I would go and help her, in a heartbeat. As long as it's on, my time when I could fit it into my schedule. But
True that.
I would just say, yeah, I'll be down there sometime Saturday, but I don't know when, but I'll be there. And I would just get to it when I get to it.
Even though it's a 45-minute ride.
Yeah. I would get paid for going there, though. You know what I'm saying? I would figure whatever price I needed to get, I would figure that 45-minute ride into the bill. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
I'd say, so say it cost me, $15 to get there in my truck, say $15 and $15 to get home. So I got to add $30 right to the base of the price before I even start,
True that.
But you got to be realistic because, even though I'm a contractor, I'm a weekly contractor, as where I see you every week, so I need to be realistic on my pricing, to be reasonable. Because like if you hire somebody to put like a door or a window in your house, like a construction contractor in the building trades, they're going to whack you hard because they're not going to see you again.
True that.
So, I might say, I need to get $150 out of this person every single month in the summertime, to fulfill what I want to do in life. But if I'm installing doors or siding or something, I might hit you for, instead of $150 a month, I might hit you for, $1,500 profit. But that's because
you may not see me ever again.
Yeah, one time, and maybe they'll call you back in the future for another job if you're a contractor. But it's I don't want to say it's a tough call, but like I said, you can't scare people away, and you gotta, especially if you're dealing like with seniors, you can't rob them, you can't gouge them, because chances are sooner or later they're going to talk to somebody, whether it be a family member, being a daughter or a son or who knows who. You know what I'm saying? And they might say, good God, Grace, you're paying $50 to get your grass cut? Everybody else around is only paying $20. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take advantage of them like that either. Well, I mean, you can if you want to be a crook. You know what I'm saying? Get a back team, you could do that. But I'm not like that because people talk, Because like one of the things I'll do, like say I get, hey, JV, I'll read your comment in a second. Thanks for stopping by. But like, say if I get a customer and I had for years and we really know each other a little bit, not like me and you know each other, but we just talk, we say, hi, how you doing? It's a nice day. You want a bottle of water? And just small talk like that, and I'm out of there. But like if their neighbor approaches me, I'll tell them if they want some price, I'll say, hey, I'm going to charge the neighbors, wants an estimate. I told them, $35 to cut the grass. Don't tell them I'm charging you $30, because as soon as you tell them you're charging $30, if that neighbor goes and talks to the neighbor that wants the estimate, the next time you go to get paid from the new customer, she's going to go, you only charge Grace $30, you're charging me $35, and it's exactly the same. So you gotta kind of set your groundwork with people too, so that way they'll know. Because if I'm going to sell you a pizza for $10 and I'm going to sell to your neighbor for $15, as long as you're $10, you're happy with that, so you don't need to tell the next person.
True that.
Because then you'll be, I don't want to say you'll be working for free. You won't be working for free, but
you also have to understand, Paul, you have to understand that landscaping is way different than pizza delivery. I'm assuming. I mean, right? I'm assuming. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not saying pizza. I'm just saying whatever you might be selling. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
you could be the highest guy, and do the worst job, or you could be the cheapest guy and do the best job. So I'm kind of in the middle. JV, that was just a spur of the moment, the Walmart thing, but that was that just came out of the blue in regards to being mad. But if that's why I
Paul,
subscribe,
another
thank you.
note. I loved your little clip that you did a couple days ago. You had 2 shopping carts, and then you said, next time Walmart, I'm gonna or something. I can't remember what you said, but it was funny.
Yeah,
and you
I'm
said,
gonna take them shopping carts home.
yes.
Hey, so I'll tell you something that's even crazier about that. So I was talking with we all talk all us guys together. So Joey from Square Table said, hey, he said to start pumping out as many shorts as you can because you don't know if they're going to take off or not for the rest of the year. So I've been just doing stupid shorts out of the blue, trying to see if we get any views out of it. And so I did a short last week. It was funny as hell actually. Of the deers, there were 2 deers in one of my customers' house, and they're just hanging out in the front yard. So I did that little short. It was like 30 for Walmart. Okay, Captain. But anyways, I actually got people that actually gave me a thumbs down on that deer video. I'm like, I didn't say nothing. Nothing was stupid. It was just a short little video of the deer walking. You know what I'm saying? And people didn't like it. I'm like, people are crazy, but it doesn't matter anyways.
I put the thumbs up, not thumbs down. I always put my thumbs up with my people. Always.
Yeah, but I'm saying people didn't like it. But like I said, like I heard before, I got so mad back in the day. Somebody made a comment on one of my snowplowing videos. They said that the video was actually better when it was muted, meaning I wasn't talking. So.
It's a shame, Paul, because you're a very talkative person. I don't know why people don't.
Sorry, I got a phone call there.
Oh.
So I got so mad at somebody commented that it was better when I was muted, but now I think about it, I'm just happy everybody with comments about it. So I'm just happy about it. Just had a quick break at work, so was checking out what was going on. That's cool.
It's up there, Jeremy.
That's funny. Hey, JB, I don't know if you caught that. You missed it, Alex. There was a guy on. His name was BF something. I can't think of his name.
Hey, Paul. Ever since your call, now you're messing up when you're talking. Ever since the call that happened,
I got bad sound. Okay.
Ever since your phone rang, now it's messed up again. You were doing well.
Yeah, let me jump off for a second. I'll come right back.
Okay. He'll be back in a second. Ever since his phone call, it just messed up a little bit. Let's see if he's back to normal when he gets back in. And then he'll be back. He'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. It's just me now. But he'll be back. But chat, like I said, he'll be back and he'll be finishing that story wherever about the guy. So we'll wait a few minutes. Let's see here. Got the depth circle. Come on.
Any better?
Still broken up. You're still frozen there for a minute. Oh, let's see here.
Any better?
There we go. Let's see what happens now.
Hey, but anyway, so I was on you guys are still in the background listening. I was on a Thrashing show last night. I mean, I was typing in the chat only, and I said nothing to anybody to make anybody mad about anything. And then all of a sudden, the one guy, BF, I don't know what his last thing was on there. He starts going, F you, Paul Wright. He starts going off of me. I'm like, I didn't say a thing to him at all. I didn't mention nothing in the chat. It was just in the chat, and he was going off on me. I was like, what was that all about?
What was it on your channel or was that on another channel?
No, he was live with Thrash last night on his channel. Thrash was on the Thrash had a bunch of people on his, and I couldn't come up because there's too many people on the show. So I don't know how he picked my name out of the blue and he started going off on me. I'm like, I didn't say nothing at all to nobody, you know. So
It's probably a troll.
pretty weird.
Paul. It was probably a
That
troll.
was actually somebody was on. It was actually somebody on the panel. So
Oh, I don't know then. Hey,
it was
Al.
really
Oh,
last
it's not
night.
Alex's show. No, it's the Paul show, but it was the Alex's show
could be
until we
Alex's
got back
show.
on.
Yeah. If it was Alex's show, we'd have more viewers, so we might have to switch over to Alex's show.
and then eventually get your channel to grow as well, along with my show, because that would be good for you.
We got free girls in the city. We like free girls in the city. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hey, let that bot stay on. We like bots. They help out. They help our algorithm.
So who was the guy that
was?
Who was the guy that was ball busting you? Was it somebody I know? I hope not.
Yeah, they said that they met him through your channel, you and JV. Some guys would know his name. JV would know. I don't know his name. BFB.
Oh,
BFB. I have no clue. But that was pretty interesting in regards to going off, like I said. And I didn't do a thing, but that's okay.
It is what it is, people.
Life goes on.
Yes.
We got a beautiful day. How's the weather by you, Alex? Nice too?
Let me open up my window here. It might be. Let me see here. I haven't looked out yet. Oh yeah, it is nice out, but I think it's raining actually. Come think about it.
Sweet, that'd be good.
It's a little damp. Actually,
yeah, we don't want no more rain. We don't need more rain.
It's not sunny. It looks a little damp outside, actually.
Huh.
Yeah, we got it. Beautiful, rain, but we got it. I don't know.
So I'm just out here plugging away, getting them done.
Do that. Since it's lunchtime, I'm probably gonna make myself a burger now. I'm hungry.
Okay, well, you cook a burger.
Yeah, not a booger. Jesus, that'd be nasty.
I like boogers. They're pretty good. I like playing with them. But I'm gonna start cooking. So you start cooking, and I'll be back in a couple minutes.
All right, awesome.
Thank everybody who stopped so far. If I'll see those guys tomorrow. I'll be back up minutes, Alex.
Okay, man. Mm.
What's up? What's up?
Mm. Hey, if you're there, Schroeder, I hope you come up too, because you seem to come up every time there. I have a full screen, so I can't see the chat right now. But mm. Mm. Tell you, Big Macs are good. Not good for you, but they're good. Mm. Wipe this stuff down. I don't want to keep it a mess, like I used to. Got a freaking mouse walking around. Not in here, but it is the mouse. Very good. All right. Seems so quiet, I tell you. But what can I do? Drinking apple cider, guys. Wizard Paul will be back in a few minutes. Good. There he is. Yeah. Feel better now that I cleaned that mess up because we don't want no mouse. I didn't tell you this, guys, but that's what I'll tell you. One time the other day I was watching YouTube, looked up, there was a mouse right on the ground. Not in my room, but in the living room. Okay. And then he just darted out of there when I came out. Little fraidy cat. What can I say though? Nothing. Oh, man. That was a good lunch though. The Big Mac and the cheeseburger were good. That will hold me over for a couple hours. And that's that. I don't know. I have nothing else to say. The only I'm like a broken record, so I just wait until allegedly Paul comes on and then we talk and you guys have a good conversation with us. Much easier that way. Once the person starts the conversation, then that's what we're gonna do when allegedly Paul gets back. But I enjoy doing this. I'm the one that suggested Paul to go live with this. Probably much easier when he went live just on the YouTube app, but hoping actually one day that the YouTube app actually gets you to. It's like legendary Paul's but that's what I want. I actually want YouTube to actually integrate, because it used to, you were able to go live with your phone, meaning you get invited in, but you weren't able to be the host on the phone. I remember that. I remember when we had what's it called, Google Chats or Google Hangouts. We were able to go live on the computer, but you would be able to go live with your phone if you get invited in, not go live to be host, because you weren't able to do that, but you were able to go on your phone. I think that was pretty cool when they did that. I don't know why they ended that. It was kind of stupid. In my opinion, if you're going to end some, might as well not do it. At least in my opinion, because people were happy when those live streams were happening, when we were able to go live for free and not even worry about the money thing and all that. Don't get political, but I'm just saying. Maybe Google Hangouts will come back, but not like the new Google Chat. Maybe they'll integrate that. I hope they do. That would be pretty cool. They probably won't, because they got StreamYard here and stuff like that. Maybe Google's in charge of this too. I don't know. Who knows? We have what we have, and that's it. And I enjoy it. It's just getting better and better anyway. yeah, so that's what's going on. Me, I'm sitting here relaxing now. And then, like I said, I probably won't be on tomorrow. Maybe I will be. I don't know. We'll see. So if I'm not on here tomorrow, you'll see me in the next couple of days. Because I got work tomorrow. So as far as I know, I got work tomorrow. Who the hell knows? You know, I might go there tomorrow and there ain't no flowers. You know, I mean, or not that much flour or whatever, maybe. Hoping Lloyd will be there tomorrow. Enjoy it. I really enjoy his company. I really enjoy Lloyd's company. Yeah, he eats lunch with me. He obviously sometimes works with me when we do stuff. Yeah, at the front table. Yeah, I'm happy. You know. So we'll see. We'll see if Lloyd will be there tomorrow. I would be very mad if he didn't work there anymore. But I think he'll be. I shouldn't even be telling people's business. But hoping he'll be there.
Small one. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Fort down. Got the fort. Hey, Sparkle, how are you?
Jump on the live stream, Sparkle, if you have time.
Here too?
Hey, Joey.
Yeah. Everybody's welcome to come on.
Please hop on in because
That's
I like
sure.
I like conversation.
I want to get up. Yeah, let me try to get back to the picture of myself on here. I want to go to settings. Camera. Change that around. It's way too nice to be working today. Today is a good day to stay home, play hooky. Get out of that one.
But you're supposed to play that when it's raining. Oh.
Yeah, that's good. See if I can find that. There we go. She says, "Hi, Connie." I'll
tell you this much.
Now on that thing.
I don't think you'll retire for at least another 12 or 13 years, Paul.
We're stuck.
I said I don't think you'll retire for another 10 or 15 years, Paul, or at least 12 years, maybe.
The host is doing a good job. The host is trying to make money. Keep the.
I believe you got a death circle there. There's a death circle, everybody. Paul is not there at this second. It's a death circle. I don't know what happened there, but he got in. He dropped out. Hoping he'll be back because I need him to come back to end the stream when he's ready to end it. He might have hit it wrong. Maybe he hit something. Maybe the camera hit something, and it went. I'll tell you. I'm sorry about that, but you know what? Paul's a trip. He gets in his truck, puts the camera down, takes his glasses off, and then bam, he gets kicked out of his own stream. I don't get it, man. He'll be back though. Oh man, I got itching eyes. Because I need Paul to talk to. I can't just talk to myself, even though I always do. Oh my God, help me. Oh, Paul. Oh, I hope you're coming back, my friend. You kicked yourself out. I don't know if your battery died. I don't know if the camera died. I don't know, but it looked like it hit something. Oh my God. I hope he comes back. I really do. This is not going to be fun. Without Paul. I hope he comes back. I hope he comes back, chat, because he's not here. Oh, my Lordy. Oh, Paul, come back. Ah, I don't know what's going on. Alex, you sent him out. No, I'm not the host. No, I if I was, I would able to shut this down when this happens. Oh my god, Paul, where you at, buddy? Come on, Paul, come back. I need you to come back, Paul. Paul, where you at, bud? Where you at, my friend? Jeremy, somebody. I don't know what to do. Well, I could just leave, but I don't want to do that because, Paul will be back, but still. Come on, Paul. Come back and shut this down unless you're still doing this. Come on, Paul, buddy. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't know. I'm going to get myself another drink, hoping Mr. Paul will be back by then. And that'll be that. Oh, my God. Help me, Lord. Please be back. Now I walk in that room, you better be back. Come on. You're not back. Oh my God. Help me, Lord. I don't know. I don't know, people. I mean, I don't want to sit here and look like a goofball. But hey, I don't know what happened there. I mean, because Paul is the host. Paul is the show. And that's the purpose of me being on here, is to watch him cut grass. But I can't do that. Let me kick some something out. Oh, help me, Lord. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if Paul's coming back or not. Let me see here. Let's see if he can maybe see me on, or if I message him on Instagram, maybe he'll respond. I don't know. But we'll see. Let's see. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Looks like he. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hey, Paul, you kicked yourself out. You haven't been back yet. I don't know if you have your phone, but I'm actually messaging you on Instagram. Please come on back. Cheers. I don't know. He's not back yet. But I'm going to probably leave here, because if he comes back, I'll be back. But, I mean, oh, there you are, Paul. Well, okay. You're here, but I don't see you on here yet. Help me, Lord. Can I get in the... Yes, Yes, you can. I can't freaking. Oh, this is ridiculous. We got to find a way because, damn it. Yeah, if you kicked yourself out, you probably can go back into your. What you could do is probably, Paul, um, do your Gmail stuff again. To go into your StreamYard, and then it should go back in because that's what I've done before. I think if it's still live, I think you can go back in there. So go back in there, and you'll be able to come back up. Can I get in the studio? Yeah, you can get back in the studio. You just have to, like I said, I don't know if you completely went off. I don't know, but I'm assuming you did. But you have to come back in so you could hang out with us, and also, or if you want to shut this down, because I can't shut it down for you, bud. I think BC is going to try to explain it to you. I think at least that's what it looks like. I don't know. Yeah, so if you already have your StreamYard set up, just go into your phone like you did before, or whatever. You can come back in. You can put yourself back in because you're the host. It's just you have to do your, like I said, if you signed out, you just have to go into your stream. You have to type in your what's it called? What's it called again? Gmail, and you hit that, and then it should able to bring you back up. Obviously, it'll let you say, "Oh, you'll see all your studio things," and then you'll go into it. It's just like being on the computer. You know that. It's kind of hard to explain, Paul. It is froze up in the studio. Froze. It's froze. It is frozen in the stream. I didn't know. Well, if I take a look now, Paul, I am not frozen because I'm looking on my phone, and that's not, and it is not frozen. It's moving. So as you can see, I'm showing my phone. So it's not frozen. Maybe it's frozen in your area on your end, but it's not frozen when I'm live with you. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. It's very confusing. I don't know. I can't help you. I can't. I wish I could. There's got to be a way to shut the stream down because it won't. It won't shut down unless you get in here to shut it down. At least I don't think. I figure it'll keep going and going until you come in to take it over. Okay, yeah, there you go. Log out, and then log back in. Okay, back in. All right, there you go. You're she's telling you now, Connie, how to do that. Good. Appreciate that. It's kind of hard for me to explain, so it's easier that way. Thank you. I will try it again. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate that for explaining to him because that's what you got to do. I'm not that good of an explainer kind of person. Not that much anyway. So now we're going to see if the legendary Paul, he's going to have to come back in here anyway, one way or another, because he has to shut down the stream. So hoping we'll figure that out. And then once he figures that out, he can get back to cutting his grass because he has to cut the grass too. He shouldn't have to deal with this. Oh my God. So let's see here. Alex, You are doing a great. No worries. It's good, friend. For Paul is out. Did you see Paul is out? Friend, for hoping Paul is out. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You said no worries. I appreciate that. But still, I'd like for Paul to come back in here to shut it down. Well, he doesn't have to shut it down when it comes back in, but he may, because it's just so annoying that he has to deal with this. No. Yeah, I appreciate that, Connie. Again, hoping Legislator Paul will be back in, and then we'll have to go from there. I mean, because I do believe that this will keep going. It's not going to end unless he gets in here. Okay, let's see what the Legislator Paul says now. Hey, everybody, I'm sorry, but I am froze. I'm froze out of my account. Wow. Huh. He's froze out of his account. That's weird. That's strange. Huh. Looking good. Yeah. This is not frozen. The YouTube part of it is not frozen because obviously everybody here can hear me. So I think where he's saying is he can't get back into his account, which is frozen, which doesn't make sense. Oh, well, I'm not going to stress it out, but it makes me wonder what the hell's going on. Alex, looking like a good bet. Good. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know this ain't frozen because I don't know. I mean, the only way, since Paul is out, the only way that this could end is if he just calls his wife, goes onto the computer at the house. And then it should show up if he goes into the stream, if she goes into the StreamYard, and you'll see this thing going on, and you go into the studio. I think, I don't know, and then she'll able to get in. Just another guess, but I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I never dreamed this would happen. This has never happened. This has never happened with me and Paul ever. I mean, this is, at least in my opinion, it's the first time I've dealt with this when it comes to Paul anyway. It's crazy, man. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to get Paul to get back in here. Weird. And he can't deal with this because he has to cut grass. I don't know. Man, this is just ridiculous. But it is what it is. Things happen. Hoping Legislator Paul will get back in. And if he gets back in, I don't know if he'll stay on. He probably will say, see everybody, and do it next time. That's what I think is going to happen. But I don't know. We'll figure this out, I hope. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. Get back in. I mean, Paul, if you can hear me still, have your wife at home, go into your computer, and see if she can get into your StreamYard thing, and then she can shut it down that way. It's the only way I can think of if you can't get back in. That's the only person that I can think of. There's no one else I can think of. So I don't know. But I'm going to be leaving here. If I see that Paul is back, I'll be back on. If not, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I wish I can help you, Paul, get back in. StreamYard likely. Oh, StreamYard like let phone. I don't know. So what you could do, Paul, try to get on your phone.
You saved the day. Connie figured it out. Yep. Restart your phone and it did it. Whenever I got into my account, it just kept buffering my login.
Yeah, you were buffering every time you came in. Yeah.
Connie could get a job working as one of those instructors for the IT department, and she could say, "Did you try restarting your computer?"
No, what I was trying to say, Paul, if you weren't able to get back in, I was trying to say, call your wife and have her come into the computer at your house, and she would be able to get out. But no, we don't have to do that now. But I'm just saying.
That's cool. Yeah, unfortunately, she works during the day, so that wouldn't work either. I'd have to call my dog.
I didn't know. Oh, I don't know that. I'm sorry.
Hey, Sparkle. Thank you, Connie. You saved the day.
Connie, thank you.
Yep, Connie must have been a IT specialist. That's for sure.
Thank you, Connie, because I was trying to talk them through, and I just, my brain was like getting confused. So I appreciate you saving the day. You're a hero.
Yeah, I can't figure out if it was the bot that might have played games or if it was Captain Bap that was pushing buttons in the backyard on the stream somewhere.
Wasn't me.
Blocked everybody out,
Didn't block me out. I was still having fun. I was like talking to myself. Hey.
That's cool. But I was busting chops with Captain Bandit. We like busting each other's chops, so.
Yeah, I was about to leave. I'm like, nah, maybe I'll talk for a few more minutes, and then allegedly Paul, which is you, came back in, so saves the day.
You should have did some jumping jacks or something.
Oh well, next time that happens, maybe I will.
That's awesome. Definitely. So now I don't feel like working right now. Now that I got this all back in action, so I learned something today. So we all learned something. Restart your phone.
Wow, I didn't even think it was your phone. I thought you were on the pro. The I guess your phone, you have it on the pro thing. That's what it is. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hope I didn't lose everybody again. I just think I did. No,
people were still talking to me. They were talking to me the whole time.
Yeah.
I looked at the chat. They were talking to me all the time. They said you're looking good, Alex, or something like that. And I'm happy.
That kind of was probably for me that I'm looking good.
Oh well, yeah, but
hey, Connie or Sparkle, if you want to jump on and talk a couple minutes, feel free. I was gonna do a small house real quick, but I got no place to park on the street without blocking it, so I gotta head to the next property. Trying to get a lot done today because it's way, 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 way too nice.
Wait a minute, where's the small house? I thought you were gonna do it.
I got no place to park without blocking the street up.
Oh,
so it's a smaller street, and if I park on the other side, people won't be able to get through.
Oh, so
I guess I'll come back later and do it, or do it in the morning.
Okay.
That's what happens. The people got houses and they got driveways, and instead of parking in the driveway, they park in the street. Makes no sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense. No sense if you don't use your driveway.
Yeah. Then again, you got some people that got. Okay, Sparkle, thank you. But that really gets me mad when people have got like 6 cars at their house and they don't park in the driveway, none of them. So they take up 6 parking spots. Yeah, but that don't matter. I gotta get some lunch today too. So I only put a mid-morning snack in there, and I'm out of my snack. I'm on my last pop. I gotta stop. Maybe I'll get some Chinese for lunch today. That sounds good.
I had my cheeseburgers for lunch when you were.
That sounds even better. But they got a pretty good little Chinese restaurant here. If you get there before 3, from 11 to 3, they do a lunch special. It's a pretty good portion. I just always get sweet and sour chicken or General Tso chicken. I like that too, or chicken lo mein. But they're like $7 or $8. You get a pop and a pretty good meal. If you want to add an extra $1, you can get an egg roll or a wonton soup if you want. So for under $10, you get a pretty good lunch. It's filling for a couple hours, and you're hungry again.
I love sweet and sour chicken. You get that fried chicken, you dip in the red sauce, delicious.
Yeah, I don't try too many different stuff at the Chinese restaurant. I just watch what my friends eat when we go out, and I'll take like a little bite out of theirs and see what it tastes like. And then, but other than that, if I don't know what it is, I don't order it at the Chinese store.
Oh.
Sometimes you get stuff and it's not either there's too much shrimp in it or too much squid in there, and it's not that tasty. But some people love that stuff too, and it's all a matter of preference.
True that.
I know, but back when I was younger, we had a restaurant class. I don't know if you guys ever had it by you guys. It was called Charlie Bubbles. Charlie Bubbles was like a huge buffet restaurant. It was super good. And not only that, there was also a place that was called the Ground Round. If you guys had a Ground Round by you, the Ground Round was awesome. Because you'd go to Ground Round, and it was reasonable price. You go with your family. I'm talking like, 20, 30 years ago. And it was cool because they'd have like magicians that like do tricks at your table. They walk around and like they do like card tricks in front of you, or like little, tricks like pulling the stuff out of their mouth. It was pretty fun, a little entertaining, but people don't think like that anymore. Everybody's on their phone, so they don't, they wouldn't be too entertaining because everybody's just consumed by what's going on their phone.
True that.
If you think I'm joking, you got to watch go to a party. Next time you go to a birthday party or something in the family, you see anybody who's under 25 years old, that's all they're doing is looking at their phone.
Wow.
But that's cool. Gotta keep in touch and see what's going on. Don't want to miss nothing.
I do see people on their phone all the time. All the time. It's never a dull moment.
It says, Alex, you did a highlight that.
What does it say?
I'm going to read it. It says, you did a great job running it today. Excellent. Yeah. Alex is going to get it. I'm going to have to give him a raise today. I have to give Alex a raise.
I appreciate it.
I'll give him one extra can of pop or a beer of his choice.
Oh, yeah. Give me a beer. Coors. No. Stout. Give me a stout, please.
Stout? I'll have to go to the beer store and get you one then.
Yeah, but I can't drink it because it would be with you.
Sure you could. You just got to pull over to the side. One beer ain't going to hurt me at all. I could drink a lot of beer, actually. So.
Oh. So you can go to the beer store now, huh, and drink a stout for me? Nice. Thank you.
No. I would love to. That would be fun. That's for sure.
Well, you could do that you could go to the beer store, get the stout, and then drink it at home when if we hang out on here again or something like that on a rainy day.
I got that one can of drink for your show, and I also got a second beer now for your show.
Nice. You got a couple beers for my show. Sweet.
I got two different beers now. Because we had company yesterday stop by, so I stopped at the store, and one lady only drinks a certain type of beer, so it was pretty expensive. It was $15 for a 6-pack. I almost fell over. So it was pretty funny, Alex. So I took the beer, and you got to use the little top to pop it off with the bottle opener top on the bottle. So I gave the young lady the beer, nice lady. I said, please drink it slowly. She looked at me. I said, yeah, got to drink it slow. because I paid $15 for that 6-pack, and he just looked at me like I'm crazy, but I am crazy anyways. But
Yes.
make them babies last. It's just like I learned another trick too. Like if I go out to dinner somewhere and it's at a nicer restaurant, people look at me like I'm crazy, but I am crazy. And
You're just being you.
yeah, what's it say? Egg foo young doesn't look good. Egg foo young. I never tried it, Kanye. I'm sure they got it. They got everything on the menu. Egg foo young. I'll order for my wife. Now I could try it. But anyways, so if I go to a restaurant and it looks like they're going to be a little slow in service, but not bad service, but just because there's a lack of help at all the restaurants where I live. So I'll sit down for dinner and I'll order 2 beers to start.
Oh, wow.
So I'll get 2 Budweisers to start, and that way, by the time the lady comes back around or the guy server, I'll be ready for a beer then. Because 1 beer I could drink too fast. So, but if I get 2, and then you just explain it to them nicely that you're only getting 2 because, in case it takes them a couple minutes to make the rounds back around. So, but sure. We didn't do no dinners at all this week. Nothing. We didn't eat out this past week. So, went to the casino. The casino won, so we went home. Had dinner at home that night, Friday night.
Are you going to go to the casino tonight too, or no?
No. Just that's usually Friday nights.
Oh.
And then we're going bowling tomorrow night. So if you're around, check that out for a couple minutes at 7:00. We're gonna go bowling.
I already seen that. It's. I thought that was tonight.
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. Okay.
Tuesday.
Okay. Who are you gonna have this stream up, or are you gonna have this?
Yeah. I'm gonna do the StreamYard one. Yeah, so you guys could jump on and laugh, and it's not gonna be a long one. It'll probably be 45 minutes or less, probably, because
it all depends on how crazy it gets, how much fun it gets.
yeah, but I mean, for the actual bowling part, we'll do 3 games, and it'll be fun. But I'm saying the stream might go for long, but the actual bowling part might be 45 minutes, an hour at the most, probably. But
true that.
People are still there talking and having fun. I'll stick around and we can have fun. But because we were talking about doing a bowling live stream, and then just trying to get people to get together and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just for
true that.
And get out of the house for a little bit. And even though it's a field trip, we go on a field trip and have some fun. So then we were on, I'm not sure. We were on Chatio's on Saturday afternoon. I was on Chatio's for a couple minutes streaming, and they were talking about bowling. So that light bulb went on. I was like, yeah, we could do a live stream about bowling. That'll be fun. Because they were talking to another person that was on a bowling team and all that stuff. The wife and I, we haven't bowled on a couples team probably in about 4 years now. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
So it's your first time being back on the team?
No, we're not on a team because when everybody started getting sick 2 years ago, everybody pretty much gave up on everything. So
yeah,
it's kind of like it's so we did couples bowling. Couples bowling was a lot of fun. Okay. So now it's kind of like, hey, we're gonna meet up at 7:00 if you want to come. You know what I'm saying? Because it's actually at the one nicer bowling alley will be on Tuesday. It's a nicer bowling alley, but they don't start bowling until 9:00. League bowling, so it's like a late night they have on a Tuesday night. The one bowling alley, because all the bowling alleys got open bowling, but most of them are like on a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday morning.
And then at 12:00 at 12:00 at night, you got the disco bowling. I've done that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The midnight bowling. Yeah, we haven't done that since we were young, but that was a lot of fun because they got all the neon lights on, the fluorescent lights, and they blast music real loud, and you have fun.
I would like to. I've done it before and it's fun. I want to do a midnight bowling again one day, hoping.
Yeah, like I said, we haven't done it in years. The midnight bowling, probably 10 years plus, but we had a lot of fun.
That's the same with me. I haven't been there since 2005, so it's 12, 13 years ago, 14 years ago.
Yeah. But we're not professionals. We just do it to have fun, just to go out and talk to each other, have a drink or two, laugh, and make fun of whoever has the worst bowling night. And then we would Tomorrow, Sparkle. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we're gonna do it. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Eastern. So 4 o'clock your time. But I'll be cutting grass tomorrow too, so I'll do a live stream for a little bit in the morning. And it just looks like the only day I might get rain this week is on Wednesday. So, but like I said, I got to make the most of it what I can because it's going to be crappy weather coming in a couple more weeks. And
Well, you never know. Maybe you might not get snow.
we won't. It has to snow sooner or later, but
yeah, you're right.
It'll give you something to do in regards to having a couple days off is nice. Last week I got spoiled. I took off Monday through Thursday because of the rain. And then Friday I cut grass. I was excited because it was getting nice temperature wise, and all of a sudden it's Monday already. So
yeah.
And I spent most of the weekend outside just doing some stuff around the house, and I didn't get everything done I wanted to get done, but hey, it was too nice to put a full work day in. It was just a nice day to put the radio on, have yourself a cold Pepsi, sit down, look around, and do a little tinkering, and then keep moving on to different stuff.
Now, do you sometimes landscape on the weekend? Sometimes, if you're in the mood for it.
No, unless I got something lined up, and then I usually, with landscaping wise, like once 4th of July comes, landscaping pretty much gets slow. I'm talking about putting shrubs in and stuff like that, planting flowers, putting mulch down. It slows down around 4th of July because everybody wants their house to look good between Memorial Day and 4th of July in case they got outside parties. And then in the fall, some people will do a little extra work in regards to planting some shrubs and bushes. But like I said, that after 4th of July, everything slows down with that kind of work.
I haven't seen you do that yet, Paul. So you have to remember though, I just came friends with you not too long ago. So
I haven't done nothing probably. What's it, October? Probably May or June. Probably June was the last time I actually did something. There's a couple of videos up there where I did I did them during live streams because I don't do nothing crazy. I don't got no new builds or nothing like that because in order to get new builds you got to go give estimates. I don't like giving estimates because estimates people like wasting your time in regards to they'll pick your brain.
Wow.
They'll ask you what you think, and then they might go with the cheaper guy. They might just decide to do it themselves, and they take your ideas. But that's part of the game, and I don't like doing estimates because of that. And so, with the estimates, if you don't have enough business, you got to go look for business. So you got to do estimates. But
so eventually, you're going to have to do more estimates, even though you don't want to.
No. I got enough grass cutting work. See, because the way grass cutting works is grass cutting is kind of like a gas station where as long as you're pumping gas, you're making some money, but you're not making big buck money. And like at a gas station, you'd make big buck money on selling lottery tickets or beer or cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? That's where they make their big money. And I do the same thing with landscaping. But it comes in spurts though. So like all winter long, I'll sit home. I'll say, man, I wish I could cut grass or do landscaping. So come April or May, I'll try to go after a couple extra jobs to make some extra money for them. But then as it gets warmer, and I got a couple dollars in my pocket, I'll get a little bit more lazy in regards to looking for more work. So.
Well, Paul, you when winter hits, you're doing snow plowing. You're not sitting at home. No, because I watched there's videos of you doing snow plowing.
Yeah, but it's not every single day. So, and the nice thing about
I get you, Brian.
The nice thing about snow plowing, as much as it's not fun snow plowing, but if you're a young guy and you're new at it, snow plowing could be fun for you. But it gets old, just like anything else at whatever job you got. But the only thing nice about the snow is you might get, you might not snow for a week, sometimes maybe 10 days. You might get 10 days off in a row. So, then you get lazy. And then when it does snow, you're like, man, I don't want to go snow plowing because it hasn't snowed in 10 days.
Yeah.
But once you get there and you start doing it, it's like nothing else. It's not bad. It's like when you go to work in the morning, man, I'll finish working today. And then you get to work, you're like, yeah, now that I'm here, I might as well work,
True that.
So it definitely makes it fun.
So are you at your little restaurant now, Paul? It looks like you're parked somewhere.
Yeah, no, I'm parked by a soccer complex right now. So I got two houses back here, back to back.
Okay, okay.
I'm just hanging out, chatting, and just enjoying myself because it's like I said, it's too nice to work. It's just beautiful, temperature wise. What a beautiful day.
And I'm happy to get to hang out with you, Paul. I enjoy hanging out with you on Tuesdays and any day that you go live because it's a lot of fun talking to you, my friend.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it too. I like when you come on. I like when people show up just to have fun because a lot of times I've been on other people's channels that are very big channels, and just being part of the chat is a lot of fun because they might be talking about cutting grass, and then in the chat's talking about going on vacation in Hawaii. So it's totally two different things going on.
True that. True.
That's what makes it fun. You know what I'm saying? So I like the chatting part. And like I said, I didn't start chatting on YouTube or anywhere. I was on no social media or nothing until what do you call it? January this past year. Hey there, Sparkle. Add her to the stream. Welcome, Sparkle.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Sparkle.
Good morning, guys.
Good
I'm a
morning,
little
my
rough
friend.
around the edges, but I just thought I'd pop in.
That's great.
Give you
Thank you
guys
so
some
much.
smiles.
Well,
Sparkle.
it was
What?
a lot of fun because Paul wasn't even around for a few minutes. Like, what the heck, man? When is he coming back?
Well, I was gonna jump on. I thought my appointment was today, but it's tomorrow. And I went, oh my gosh. When I woke up this morning, my hair was straight up. I looked like a gosh darn cockatoo.
Nice.
And so I went, well, maybe I can go and kind of tame it down a little bit.
And then go on the stream.
But I don't think I did. So whatever. What do
Who
you see is
cares?
what you get?
That's beautiful.
It's earlier here anyway.
Sparkle, did you see the video? I made the video, the unboxing of your
I
painting.
sure did. That was
Okay.
great.
Thank you so much. It was beautiful.
Did your
I
wife
can't-
like it?
Yeah, I can't believe how much it cost to ship that little painting. That's crazy.
No comment.
That's just what I'm saying. I looked at it, I was like, wow. I
Well,
owe
I
a big
like the video. It was pretty cool.
It definitely looked different in person, didn't it?
Oh, most definitely. It's beautiful. It's part of my new background for being live.
Hey,
So-
great. So what did your wife say? Oh God, I am a mess.
Everybody liked it. Everybody come over and checked it out. And, a lot of people, didn't think that I would, be interested in art, but I'm interested in anything that, people
Well,
like
I
having
think that's
fun and
very
getting together.
cool. Yeah,
And,
but what you do is art. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
you do art with all your landscaping and everything. So,
Yeah,
that's a
kinda.
no-brainer.
But I tell all the people that I talk to all the time, I said, I met all my new art friends. They're the best friends in the world. And I said, and their chat is so real. They're such nice people. They're all so loving and they all care about each other. There's no
That's true.
spitefulness or, disagreement or hatefulness with people. And I was like, it's amazing. I tell everybody, you go on their chat and they're like, hi. What's up? How you doing? Good. Nice to see you. How you doing? Hi.
Yep.
Hi.
We try
Wow,
to keep the haters out.
Oh, I agree because they're everywhere. That's for sure. But
Yeah.
that's the best thing about the art people is that
And I like what's her name? Angel. And is that-
Angie.
Angie. She's cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
She's a character. She's
Hell yeah.
my best friend, one of my best friends, and we get into trouble. I hate the fact that she lives in Maryland and I live in Arizona, but we
You
get
can
in-
always fix that. It's called moving to
no.
Maryland.
I'm not moving, but she can move.
Oh,
Yeah, moving stinks. Moving is not fun. That's for sure.
Hey, I moved 4 times in 3 years.
oh okay. Enough's
Yeah.
enough then.
Let me tell you, and probably in my whole lifetime, I've moved. I counted it up one day. I think it was 38 times,
Wow.
and I'm like, you know what? That's just way too much.
Wow. I moved.
But it is what it is. Yeah.
I only moved 5 times my whole life. 5 times. So
Wow. Well, I don't know. I felt quite nomadic when I was younger and single. And so, I would just kind of go with it and say, well, I'm going to try this place. Oh, that looks like
no,
it
that's,
could be
that's a
interesting.
lot of fun. I should have did the same thing too. I should have in the wintertime I should have packed up and went down south because I could continue making money, but for some reason I didn't want to leave good old Lackawanna.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, it's what you get used to, and for us, Arizona, I mean, I think I always believed I would end up in Arizona. There was something about the Southwest when I was growing up, it seemed so mysterious. And,
Yeah, you know,
cactus, what's that? And I couldn't imagine it. And then it happened. And it was just like, we went from Webster, New York, near Rochester, to
yeah,
hit the road with the RV and then ended up in Arizona. And there I stayed.
Maybe
it's like
maybe Paul's going to be the next one. You never know.
Hey,
maybe I'm we're empty nesters. Me and the wife are empty nesters, so we're lucky on that. But we got 8 horses at home that are our
oh,
kids,
I
so
know.
we just can't
Yeah,
pack up and leave. So
no,
because it,
but
it would
maybe you
be
could come and visit.
yeah. So
That'd be so
my
fun.
my goal is because I'm 51 now. In the next 10 years, I hopefully, as sad as it's going to be with the horses passing away because they're starting to get older themselves, but maybe someday I'll be able to pick up the wife, just get on an airplane on a Friday and go to Nashville for the weekend or something, and come back
Mhm.
home on Monday, Tuesday, and not have to worry about relying on other people to take care of your chores. So,
Right.
but
Or,
someday I'll,
fly
you
to
know,
Tucson. Fly to
anywhere. It would be
Tucson.
nice just to have, because I got a couple friends that I know, and a lot of times, they get up in the morning, they have no idea what they're going to do. I say I said to them and myself, I say, ever since I got horses back in '08, there hasn't been a day I didn't know what I was going to do. My
Yeah,
day is
right,
start to finish every single day. And so I
right.
don't want to say it's jealousy or nothing, but I said to myself, it must be nice to get up in the morning and say, hey,
What
should
am
I
I
go
gonna do
fishing? Should I
today?
go to the beach? Maybe I'll do some laundry. Maybe I'll just sit in the yard and do nothing. I was like, man,
Maybe I'll just sit in the hammock and suck my thumb.
Give it up.
Yeah, I didn't start this art stuff until the pandemic, and my husband Tom was looking at YouTube, and he goes, "Look at this," and he showed me some paint pouring stuff, and I went, "Wow, that looks cool." Well, as you can see in my studio, it's packed with paints and everything else, and I've
And
been
now
doing
you're a
it.
YouTuber yourself now. See?
Pardon me?
You're a YouTuber yourself now.
Yeah, yeah, that was, yeah, how that happened, I'm not sure, but yes. Actually, November will be a year,
I
or was
hate
it October maybe? Maybe it's a year already.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been on my
I
channel for 3 years.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, because I've been on YouTube for 5 years when it comes to hanging out with other YouTubers,
Uh-huh.
but I made my own channel in 2019. So,
Nice.
but
Nice.
between 2017 and 2018, I was hanging out with other YouTubers like Brandon and Trish and all that.
Mhm.
And then I got my own channel in 2019. I had obviously the account, I just never used it yet.
Yeah, right, I had one too, and I'd occasionally look at some weird stuff, and, but then I just started watching hundreds of hours of the
Yeah.
paint pouring with the different artists, and and then people were encouraging me, and I said, look, I don't want to get serious about it where
Same with
I'm a
me.
slave to it. I don't want to be a slave to having to put something out once or twice a week. I just want to have fun with it, and that's why, if I don't feel well, I don't get on. I
There
don't
you
do my
go.
live on Sunday because in my mind, that's putting negative energy out there, and I don't want to do that. And I've had some, illness, and I just feel like, okay, if they want to stick with me and watch me when I'm on, that's great, but
well,
I'm not going to get myself crazy about it because I was starting to get into that crazy mode and that feeling of urgency that oh gosh, I haven't put anything out. Oh gosh, I have to do this because the editing for me
I
takes
don't do editing. I just
forever.
put
So
it out.
now that's why I'm doing the lives. So I don't
yeah.
have to because it was really slowing me down and hurting my head. So you know,
No, not only that, I just do my lives now too. But when I do my videos, I don't edit. This is Alex Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. This is the beer, and what it tastes like, all that, and then I just put it right out there. No stress.
well, sometimes it takes a whole lot longer than a half an hour or 40 minutes, to do a painting.
Right?
And
Yeah, that's a painting.
and
Yeah,
so
that's
you
different.
gotta you know, you got to shorten it somehow and whatever, but it's all
Yeah.
good. And I do it when I'm feeling up to it, and that's fine, you know.
True that.
So I'm working on a piece for Chatio.
Nice.
I won 2 of his drawings. Oh my god, I was so shocked the second time. And but you know, he's got those colors, the blue, the white, the red, the yellow, you know, on his stuff. So I just finished this.
Well, that's beautiful.
Nice, real nice.
Let me see. Okay. Now in the white,
I don't know if I
it's
can
gonna
make it bigger.
it's gonna say, wait, I gotta get, oh, I have to do it backwards, so it's really screwing me up. Okay, it's gonna say Chatio
Yeah.
time. Wait for it.
Uh-oh.
And this is gonna go right here.
Oh, nice. Let me see if I can make that bigger somehow.
You can make it bigger, but it's so hard when it comes to your phone.
So anyway, it's yeah. So it'll
To
have
blow
the
you
little
up, you
clock,
can.
and then it'll say Chatio time. So I just thought it'd be something kind of fun.
Yeah, beautiful. Definitely.
But I like doing that. So the next live I have, oh my gosh, you're gonna have to watch next Sunday because Julie E, who's another one of my great friends,
Yeah, yeah.
she came over yesterday and we made some trailers and some commercials for a live we're going to do together next Sunday for Halloween.
Oh, it's a Halloween special. All right.
And it's not going to be like your typical Halloween special, but she's doing some of the trailers. We did some videoing yesterday in my front yard, and oh my god, my neighbors were like checking it out, like, what are these fools doing?
I don't think they know you're a YouTuber. That's the problem. They probably
What?
don't know.
I get that
Yeah.
a lot of times too. People will say, "What are you doing with the camera in my house? Like, just making a video?"
Uh-huh.
Wait a
Look at
minute, wait a minute, Paul. In reality, you're not making a video. You're actually live.
Right, right. Oh, I'm just sharing what I do. Everyone
You're
gets to see
slick, Paul.
You always got to be able to, be smarter than your prey. You got to outsmart them.
So
But you know
we'll-
what, Paul? I don't want to be mean, but you have a right to go live and all that. So they shouldn't be. They need to just mind their own business. I don't get too political, but I'm just saying they just need to mind their own business and let you be you. That's all.
It'd be
I
different. It'd be different. I was spying in their windows and all that stuff, and looking in their garage and that, and showing.
Not
them
like that. No, you're just cutting grass and yeah, exactly.
Hey, you know what? They'll just get over it.
Yeah, some
Hey,
people are
and
funny,
if they're that curious, say, hey, watch me mow your lawn on YouTube.
There you go. There
But
you
I
go.
can understand where some people might be a little itchy about the fact that, people can see their house, and I can understand that.
That's true too. At the
You-
same level,
Even
yeah.
if you could see the house, you would never be able to figure it out where they're at. You might
Right.
know the house number looking at the house, but you're not gonna know what street it is or where I'm at. And
Right.
it'd be just about. I mean, you could figure it out, but it'd be just about almost impossible. But you could do anything in life if you.
If you're really game to look for where they're living, yeah.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
But there is a lot of weirdos out there, anyways, that might do something like that. But I really,
Yeah.
how can you can't live afraid your whole life? Well, I guess
It's
you
not.
can.
It's not like Paul saying, "Hey, this person's living here. This is his address," and all. He's not doxing you. You're just. You're just.
Doesn't he have a nice piece of property?
Yeah, that's all. It's just showing you. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Some people are funny though. So
I
Yeah,
get
they
nervous too, Paul, since I'm a YouTuber, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't cut grass, so I don't know. Maybe I would. I don't know. I wouldn't show anybody's address, but I don't see it anyway. So I only see hanging out
What's
with
in
you.
front of
And
you?
that's
yeah,
it.
you would like I said, I don't say I'm on ABC Street and this house number is 627 and this is the area
Yeah.
code.
No,
Zip-
Yeah, right. Right.
no.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're just doing your job, and that's it.
The only thing I wish that YouTube would do different is let you play music in the background.
I know. I know.
You can play music, but it has to be the YouTube music. It can't be like you can. It's built onto the StreamYard, I think, but you can't just like play Terror Dane or Michael Bolton or
See,
Sling Dion.
I've done that. I've had my TV on the YouTube free music in the background, and on some of my, older videos, and
Yeah.
I still get clipped for it, and I'm
Oh,
like
then never mind. It's
and
not
I'm
worth
like,
it
"Hey,
then.
wait a minute. It was all the YouTube free music that I searched for on the TV," and it's
Yeah.
frustrating. It
I
really
understand.
is.
Yeah,
So I don't play music.
I try not to do no more music anymore. And the old videos, I'll just actually cut that little part out because it'll say 6 minutes and 27 seconds to like 8:05 was the copyright claim
Right,
against you.
right.
I'll just cut that out. But I mean, that's why I like telling people that I'm not Amish and I'm not a robot. That I'm not listening to music. So
Yeah, I don't even play it anymore when I'm,
yeah,
I don't
doing
ever play
it
music on my channel either.
live.
I've had people do it because they want to have fun, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not monetized or whatever yet, but
Me either.
still, I don't like to see that word copyright. It just makes me go,
I
yeah,
know. Well, I will, every now and then I will do a video where it's just the painting and I will have music to it. And I don't even come on, I don't even do an intro or anything. I just do it as a down and dirty, and that's cool too. That
do you
doesn't
get
take any
copyrighted by doing that or no with the music?
No, I use Epidemic Sound, and that's
Oh,
all
okay.
copyright free.
Okay.
But I still got hit on it, and I argued with them. I said this, and I even put no, I didn't put the title. And you aren't supposed to have to do that with Epidemic Sound. I just said music provided by, and I said, what is this about? Because I followed the rules. It was only like 15 minutes. Anyway, I don't know. I guess it's a strike, or I don't know what it is. A warning,
No,
whatever.
it's a copyright. It's not a strike. A strike would be
yeah,
different than
right.
And I'm not monetized, so it's not like they're taking money out of my pocket.
well, you
Yeah.
will be monetized probably soon, though.
Well, I don't know. I'm still in the, 510 maybe subscribers, but that doesn't worry me. I mean, that's not really why I'm doing it anyway.
I'm doing it for fun. I hope to one day get monetized, but that's not the complete key because that might take a while. But
Yeah.
my niche is I like to build friendships too. So
Right, exactly. That's exactly where I'm coming from too.
yeah,
Because and I've met so many. I mean,
awesome people.
going on channels that I never heard of, and meeting a lot through Thrash, and it's just been really cool,
Yeah.
and it's been really a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I never watched any landscaping stuff until Paul came out of nowhere. I'm like, huh, this guy seems cool, has a great personality, and I figure, you know
Well,
what? Let's be friends.
Hey, and he's from like near my hometown, so why not?
Yeah, well, he's near my area too, but he's like, you're hours away from me though, Paul. Even though you're in New York, you're still hours away from me.
yeah, yeah. But the way I look at it is, I met JV out of the blue. He came and found me about crypto and cutting grass one day. So we started talking, me and JV, and we hit it off like you and I, Alex. And then
Yeah.
took me and threw me into the Lions Den to meet all you people. And he said, "Here's the ball. Here's all my friends. Take it and run with it, or just stand there and don't do nothing." So I took it and ran with it and said, "Hey, I can be friends with all you guys too, and enjoy talking with you. And hopefully, you guys would enjoy talking to me." And
Yeah.
it's been
Yeah.
nothing but just a blessing that I met him to get me up to the next level.
And
So
I love it when you show your horses. I mean, I was shocked. I didn't realize that's what you had. And I was like, whoa. And I love that video when you were feeding them, or they were waiting to be fed. Oh, that was so funny. It's like, are you gonna feed them or not?
yeah, I really don't show the horses. I try not to show them because they're my kids, and I
Right.
don't like people giving negative comments on it because people always got something to comment. You know what I'm saying? So
Crazy.
it really aggravates me for stuff like that. So I just, they're part of my life every day, and
Yeah.
that's why I really don't show them, and I don't try to use them for a push or nothing. Because
Right.
all I want to do, I came on YouTube. I want to make $1 million. Don't get me wrong, off of YouTube, but I just want to teach the everyday person that, hey, if you believe in yourself, no matter what you want to do, you could do it. And I get a little lawnmower from Home Depot or Lowe's for $200 and a $100 weed whacker for $500. I could teach you how to change your life. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to
Yeah.
get rich, but you're going to have money in your pocket all the time. Because
Yeah.
people don't want to do service jobs anymore.
Well,
that doesn't-
Yeah, those zero turn radius mowers, man, they're my faves. Watching you
Yeah.
on that thing, I was so jealous this morning. I'm going, oh, I remember when I did that one time. I was doing wheelies, I was doing circles, I was making like crop circles in the lawn, and oh my God. Oh, my
It's
previous
awesome. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to tell you everything I did because everything I did in life I had to learn how to do. Nobody showed me, you know what I'm saying? So if I could have met somebody, like if I could have when I started my business back in '93, if there was YouTube out there, I would have had all my questions answered. You know what I'm saying? What to
Mhm,
buy, what not to buy, what works, what doesn't work, what should you do, how much should you charge? Because
right,
when I started cutting grass back in the day, don't get me wrong, since 1993, the equipment's got so much more faster and also efficient that there's less work involved on your part, manual labor part. But when I got in the game, nobody said nothing. Was everything was a secret. Nobody said how much you charge, how often
really,
you cut the grass, and it was all cutthroat. But after a while, you come to realize that there is no secrets, and you might as well talk to people because if somebody's getting 25 or 30 bucks to cut a lawn, and you're only charging these people 20 bucks, well, you're losing that $5. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
You're
yeah,
always going to find a low baller no matter what you do in life, whether it be, repairs of any type. You'll find somebody to do it for always cheaper.
mhm.
It's just kind of like the people that, your customer base that you build up, and you kind of like them and they kind of like you.
Well,
So
reliability and,
yeah,
and consistency. I mean, everybody wants that from someone who is giving them service,
yeah.
and
So
and that's really where you're building up.
yeah, that's I tell everybody. I said if you're going to do a bad job, constantly do a bad job. Don't do a good job out of this world one week and the next week do a crappy job. Just
Hmm.
keep it consistent. And also a couple small things I learned. People expect a certain amount and just give them just that much more. Give them just a half inch more.
Right,
To go, wow, that's pretty nice.
right. I heard you talking about snow plowing. I think Alex, you asked him about that,
Yes.
and my previous husband was he worked at Xerox, and it was like about a half a mile from our house.
Nice.
So in the mornings, and we lived right there by Lake Ontario.
Yeah, you get
And
to like,
oh, the
yeah.
storms that would come in. Well, before he'd go to work for the first shift, he'd get up and he'd go out in his Pathfinder and look to see if anybody needed their driveways plowed, and he'd just do it. He would do
Nice,
it as a secret, and people go, "How'd that happen?" You know?
nice,
And
nice.
and during the storms when the roads were closed and whatever, he was right out there in our whole area seeking to see if someone needed to be plowed out or whatever. Because he had one of these snowways. Are you familiar with those?
Yep,
They
yep. So my
look like
snowplow, yeah, that's an
plexiglass.
old WY. Yep, yep.
Yeah, and
I've
they're
been
pretty
all of
lightweight, but,
it.
oh, he loved it, and he would just do it for people, just
Does
to
he still do it?
no, he passed away in 14,
Oh, I'm
and,
sorry.
so 2 years later, I ended up connecting with my high school sweetheart. I hadn't seen him for 46 years, and we both ended up going home at the same time for reunions.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was like, "What?" He was in the Navy for 20 years, but as it turns out, we didn't even know how many times we had crisscrossed. When I'd
Wow.
gone overseas and
Yeah.
he turned out he was over there at the same time in the same location. I mean, it was crazy.
So you might have
And
seen him, but you didn't know it was him.
well, I would have known it was him, but, I mean, it was just really crazy, and, yeah, so
Yes.
then when we saw each other, and of course his family was like when we decided a year later to get engaged, they're like, "Well, it's about time. It's only been 46 years."
Wow.
But that time goes by in a blink of an eye, though. 46 years.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys dated back in the day then?
Yeah, we were high school sweethearts. He took me to
Nice.
senior prom. I was queen. I think
Nice.
he stuffed the ballot box though. And so then he went to in the Navy and I went to college and we both had our own lives. I didn't get married the first time till I was 43. And at that time, I also decided, well, I've done about everything else. I guess I'll go to nursing school. So I did,
Wow.
oldest in the class. And,
Nice. You did
you
it
know,
though. You did it. Yeah.
I just kept doing interesting things. I was
So
so
now you're a
busy.
nurse.
I am a nurse, but I don't, I do private care if there's somebody that needs help. That's what I
Somebody
ended up
called you or
doing.
something.
I ended up doing a lot of private care, mostly terminal, and it just seemed to be my niche. And but where we are now, I don't, I have that, and so I do massage therapy and healing work. Um, when people want some help, and
Yeah.
Nice.
so I'll do it long distance or I'll do it in my home. So but now I'm painting, so another time to explore.
I wonder what else is going to come into your life. I like to
You
know that
never
sometime.
know. You never know.
Maybe
You
you'll
know,
become a cop.
Lottery winner. I'm
Yep.
open for it.
We have no idea what door is going to open next. That's
You
for
never know. You don't discount anything.
sure. No?
I
You just
love
go,
life.
"Okay."
I love life because one door closes and another door opens, and look what YouTube's done. It's
Yeah.
opened up another door for me. So there
Yeah.
you go.
Well, it's funny because I never imagined, how do I want to put this? I always knew I'd get older because everybody does.
Right,
I
of
never
course.
imagined what that would actually feel like. And it's been kicking my butt lately. I'm 71. So, it does kick my butt every now and then.
Yeah, but you don't even look it. Oh,
Well, thank you. Oh, this morning, here's what it was this morning.
oh my God.
I looked like a cockatoo. I woke up like this. I'm going, what the hell?
or one of those toy trolls. One of the toy trolls.
Tom calls me his Smurfette.
No, but remember we were kids and they had
I
the
love
toy
the
trolls.
trolls.
Yeah, you put them on your pencil. Yeah, you put them on your pencil. Yeah,
It's,
Mine
eraser.
had
it's the toy
Mine
trolls.
had
Yes, yes,
shocking pink hair, I think.
yes, yes.
Purple or
Thank you.
Oh yeah. So you never know.
You never know what life's gonna throw at you. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's right. That's right.
And
Just gotta-
YouTube has done a immensely job for us. I'm really happy to have you guys as friends.
You just got to make the best of whatever you get. You got to make the best of it.
There's so many lives out there. I try to get to a lot of them that I haven't been to. I've been to a couple of yours, Alex, but I tell you, there's so much going on now that this one's on top of this one on top of this one, and it's like, okay, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of fun, but it could be a lot of stress too. Because you're like, wait a minute, I want to go on this stream. I want to go on this.
I know. It's like, do I need a calendar for this?
Do I need to cut myself in half and put?
We're gonna have to teach you Sparkle how to blow up different windows so you can be on other people's chats at the same time.
You're right. You're right.
2,
And I
3,
am
4,
so not savvy with the computer.
Wait a minute, I could do that on my computer. I can go live on everybody's stream on my computer. I'm confused. How do you do that, Paul?
Just okay. So you got your regular window open. Say you guys are watching me right now on your window.
Right.
Click on that little button to make a new tab. You know what I'm saying? There's like a little plus button up there.
Tab, right.
Yeah, and they'll start a new tab and just type in that new tab, but don't do nothing to the current tab you're on. Just type in, YouTube, and then you could go and look at wherever you want to look at on YouTube, and like say you see Angie's on there doing something, so you could stay live if you're on the live channel. You know what I'm saying? You can stay with that person live. And go on, say hi to Angie through the comments section, and you could do a third window if you wanted to. You could go to say JV stream, and you could do number 4 if you want to, Blake. But it becomes confusing after a while because you'll have them 4 different windows, and you just click on which one you want to look at. But you'll be on all 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Chatting.
Wow, that's
and then
wild.
You just got to be careful because sometimes you'll type the wrong chat to the wrong person. Like say Angie's talking about art, and all of a sudden I'm not paying attention to Angie's channel. I'm talking to another grass cutting guy. I'll put down, hey, what do you think about the new Toro zero-turn mower? And Angie be like, everybody in the chat be like, what's a Toro zero-turn mower? Do art?
Boy, talk about confusing.
Yeah, then you got to type back in. Oh, sorry, wrong chat. But
But also you also have to be but you also have to be careful when you open those tabs up because you said it freezes, right? Your computer will freeze by doing
no, it won't freeze. Like when I froze on StreamYard, something happened just a little while that I couldn't get back in. But no, you just start a new tab. You could do it right now. You could just click on and start a new tab, and you could go anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You could go.
You have to show me because I don't know how to do that to stay on because I'm on your live stream now, and you'll have to show me sometime, maybe on a video or something.
Are you on a computer, Alex?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you could go up at the very top. It should say there should be a thing for new tab.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get out. I'm not doing it now, but new tab. Oh, you talking about these little? Oh, I see all these squares.
Yeah.
Is that what you're
Just
talking
touch
about?
And it should start another window for you to look at.
Yeah. So
Right, just-
basically, brings up a new window, and then you could type in,
YouTube, you could do whatever you want on YouTube. Then say, or you could go on. You could do if somebody's on Twitch or if they're on Instagram or whatever. You could see what they got going on too.
The only problem is, wouldn't it create an echo if you're on you
Yes,
can't
it
be on-
would. Yes,
you
it
can't
would.
be on
Because,
more than one panel though.
yeah, it would.
Yeah,
Even if I'm not on the panel, if I'm listening to someone else, it would probably echo into Paul's stuff. And you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I would say it, but yeah, I would just that the background noise would come through. Yeah, they're come through with if you had another channel on in the background. But I'm saying you would just be actually live on just one of the chats with somebody.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then chatting on the other one. Okay.
Yeah, just because that way you could support. Say you could go on Crazy Ann's channel, support her while she's playing video games or something, or
Mhm.
Blake or whatever, whoever you might want to go and just because YouTube, if you do that, YouTube's going to give that person time for you watching them too. Because
Oh.
a lot of people don't understand how YouTube actually works. If you go on YouTube and just jump on and say, "Hey, everybody, I'm just here to say hi," and hit the like button. Well, you got a like out of it, but you only got 30 seconds of view time from that person. So, and if
True
you're
that.
trying to get to,
So like, okay, so you're okay, Alex. So we're all on this panel, right?
Exactly.
So you hit go on the new tab and go to my channel and watch my videos, but keep the sound off.
Mhm.
Okay. And then that would build up my viewership,
yeah, your
those
time
hours.
watch. Yeah,
view hours,
Right, because I'm
And
looking
just let
at
it-
your stream, so it will happen.
and just let it run while you're on this panel.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I do the same thing. Like if I'm on your channel and you're on, or if Angie's on, or if
Mhm.
Jamie's doing a Friday night thing, even if
Right.
I'm not physically on the panel or actually in the chat here and there, I'll leave it on in the background and let it run for 2 or 3 hours. So that's going to help
Yeah.
them guys get to their
Nice.
4,000 hours. But
Wow.
most people on YouTube don't know how it actually works. What we're trying to
Right.
get, because when I did YouTube before I started figuring it out, I would just go to YouTube just to be like a problem solver, like how do you change this light bulb in a vehicle or something. I watched it real quick, like, oh, okay, and I would hit the like button, I wouldn't subscribe, I just watch it and done.
And
You
you
know what I'm
won,
saying?
yeah.
Mhm.
Never go back to that channel anymore. So, but I
I
didn't
know.
realize by subscribing to them and as to hitting the like button, it helps them out in the long run. But it's tough because like I said, not many people don't realize that if you just stop in there for a minute, it's nice that you said hi to them. That's cool that you said hi, but they're not, you're not really accomplishing nothing for them except saying hi
Yeah.
and hit the like button.
Yeah,
'cause-
because I don't imagine that would even count in the scheme of things if you just said hi and left. I mean, would that
Yeah,
even count?
it would. It'll say, like, whenever I'm done, I don't know if you notice on yours, Sparkle, when you're done, not on StreamYard, but if you actually do it right off your phone through YouTube, you could go
Mhm.
live through YouTube. When I'm done, it'll say, stream ended, and then it'll say, whatever name your stream was, it'll say, duration, 67 minutes.
Or an hour, or 3 hours, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, and it'll say you had 28 viewers, and it'll say peak viewers were you had 7 people at the same time as your peak viewers, and the average watch time was like 13 minutes. And then
Mhm.
at the bottom it might say, and at the bottom it'll say you got 6 hours of watch time out of it, or you got 4 hours.
Okay.
So that way,
Okay.
and and then you would hit done, and then you would know. You would say, well, that live stream I was on for 45 minutes that I did, but I had enough people on there. I got maybe 6 hours of
Nice.
watching. So say for instance, Thrash is trying to get to his 4,000 hours, and he's got 20 of us watching. You know what I'm saying? And we stay on there for 2 or 3 hours, even though we're not physically in the chat, but we got the computer out. So YouTube thinks that you're, you know what I'm saying? You're part of the program.
Mhm.
So he might be able to get, out of 3 hours with 20 people watching, he might be able to gain 60, 80 hours just from that one live stream from the night.
So
but as long as
what's
we're in
with
it, though, right? As long as we're in the stream physically and also as a name, which is the chat. As long as we're on both ends, he gets those hours.
Yeah, he'll get those hours. So that way he'll be able to rack up those hours because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he might get 60, 80, maybe even 100 hours off of just doing that 3-hour show, depending on, how long people stop by and hang out.
True that.
That's what's keeping him on in the background. That's what he does.
So, for instance, since I'm on your channel physically now, I'm basically giving you watch time, right? Or
yeah, you are. Sparkle is too. My watch time doesn't count though. What I'm doing, I don't get my own watch time. And then whoever is in the background, whether it be Connie, who else is in the chat today?
JV.
Chat earlier.
JV.
Yeah, JV. Captain also. Captain was on. Whoever's hanging out in the background will give you watch time too.
why it doesn't count for you though, Paul? I'm confused.
No, his being there watching his own doesn't count for him.
Oh, because it's his own.
I'm just a creator. Yeah. So my time doesn't watch. Like if I go home, I didn't know that, and I watch my own videos, it doesn't count.
Right.
You need somebody's physically from somewhere else or a different screen name. I have to ask Carla about that because Carla said she was able to do that with another account to get more watch time on her video. So how she did it, I don't actually know. But because I did that for a while, I would get up in the morning, I would go cut grass before I was doing live streams. So I was trying to get my hours, trying to figure it out. And I would go and my computer at home at the kitchen table, because when I'm at home, I'm sitting at my kitchen table off to the side of the kitchen. I would go to the playlist on my own channel. I hit play all, you know what I'm saying? So play all those videos. So if I was gone for 8 hours or 10 hours, I thought that I would be getting watch time, but then I would come home after watching it. Man, I watched it. I should have an extra 40 or 50 hours from watching it for the past couple of days.
I did the same thing.
It was the same. It was the same watch time. So I researched it, and you need to get it. And then you also, if somebody's going to watch you in the background, supposedly you got to have the volume on just a tiny bit too. You know what I'm saying? It can't be muted.
Oh, interesting.
How they figure that out, I'm not exactly 100% sure, but Thrash did say that because they were trying to give Dorito a push in regards to watch time for him. So Thrash said that, if you guys could put him on in the background and just let him play, just make sure you got the volume on just a tiny bit. So he'll get.
I didn't know that either. Wow.
But that's amazing because that YouTube is so smart how they could figure all that stuff out. It's just total amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know when Angie was trying to get her watch hours, Tom had his computer, I had my computer, and for 3 weeks we let it run through all of her videos.
Nice. Yeah, that's perfect. So that'll work out good for her.
I mean, nonstop.
Yeah.
And that got her there. So
is she monetized now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But how do you get monetized? You just have to
you have to have 1,000 subscribers.
That's true, and also 5,000 watch hours or 4,000 watch hours. 4,000.
It's 4,000.
I believe 4 or 5,000. One of those two things.
Ridiculous.
Those are two big milestones, actually, because
is
it's like I said, people don't understand about hitting the subscribe button and all that. But say for instance, I did a dance video of me dancing a short, and I just let it run for 12 hours.
You did do that. I remember that.
Yeah. And I got people subscribed to get my subscriber count up, but they just did it for fun. They subscribed, and they don't watch my stuff. So realistically, I got the number of my subscribers to go up a little bit, but they don't watch. You know what I'm saying? So you really ain't gonna do much for it. You know what I'm saying? I could just say, I'm almost at 300 subscribers, which is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just about impossible to get people to hit the subscribe button, you know?
And I don't understand that because it doesn't cost anything. And
I'm like, yeah, that's why I hear YouTubers say, "Hey, hit the subscribe button. If you don't want to get the alerts, you just
Yeah,
hit."
just turn them off. Yeah, ain't no biggie.
yeah,
It's, but it's tough though, because like I said, most people they don't understand it.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
but
tell you,
I understand it because of the YouTube, me being on YouTube for 3 or 4 years. At least I still need to learn more, but
Right.
so like if I'm home or something, or if I'm on my phone or something, and I see somebody on that supports me, you know what I'm saying? I'll watch them in the background just to support them back. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if it's somebody I don't know, I'm not going to support them if they don't support me. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Yeah,
stop by and say hi to them for a minute or two, and that's it. But
You
I'll
know, the
sit
other
there.
thing that I found out, and I was shocked, really. Do you know you
what
can
do you?
buy subscribers? You can buy subscribers.
I know that. I'm not doing that.
And I
Because
just think that's wrong. And I know there of a few who had to have done that because they never would have gotten up so far.
yeah,
so
but
fast.
if YouTube catches that, they'll shut that channel down.
No, it's not. You know, there are rules about it, and you can do it, and YouTube won't shut you down, but you've got to follow some guidelines, I guess.
Yeah, but okay. So here's my thought on that. I did
Go ahead, Paul.
probably about 6 months ago. I can't think of what it's called. I'll research the name of it. If you would watch videos, you could buy customers from them too if you wanted to. If you would watch videos and subscribe to them, they would. If you watch 5 videos and subscribe to 5 different people, they would subscribe 5 people back to you. You know what I'm saying or no?
Yes,
Yeah, I
because
know what you mean,
And it was totally free, but all those people, YouTube somehow figured out that I was doing it, and they pretty much deleted them people from my account. Because, like, say
See?
for instance, I was at like 168, 169. Then the next day I get to like 174 because you can do 5 a day in a 24-hour window. And then all of a sudden I go from like 174, and then I look at a day later, it'd be like 163. You know what I'm saying? So the numbers are really fluctuating in regards to now. Were those people
oh.
unsubscribing? I don't think so, because it's what you were in that agreement with this YouTube page. It wasn't a YouTube page, but it was a service through YouTube. They would, if you unsubscribe from somebody, that person would, whoever was doing them videos or whatever, what you would watch, they would kick you off of their program then. But somehow YouTube figured it out. So
That's
say
weird.
if you buy, I'll look up that name when I get home, because I got it on my other computer, because I can't mess around with this one, or else I'll lose us on the stream.
Right, you'll kick yourself out.
Well,
Exactly.
I just did a search on buying. I think I just typed in buying subscribers
Yeah,
on
for
a
YouTube.
search on YouTube, and you know, I don't know, but after seeing that, I thought, you know, I know now how some of my, well, I should say not so much my close friends anymore, for whatever reason.
I mean,
Anyway, I know
probably
that's how
one of
they
those
got
people
up
that
there
stab
so
you in your
fast.
back. You know the usual routine.
I
Yeah,
know
but
that's how they got up there so fast.
Yeah, but that's a good possibility. But like I said, Sparkle, they're not getting no watch time out of them, so that's not gonna.
Oh,
It's
they
not.
got watch time.
They got watch
And
time too.
well, yeah, and I don't know how they did that because I mean they jumped up within a month to over 1,000 subscribers and their watch time.
Yeah, that's definitely
They
your
got
buying subscribers.
monetized within a
Yeah.
month. Now, come on.
They might have
Yeah.
had something good, like I've been struggling. I haven't been struggling, but I really didn't start doing YouTube till January this year, of actually trying to get people to subscribe.
Yeah, this January is going to be a year for you, brother. This coming up
Yeah.
January, year for you.
Yeah. So I really didn't, try to get people to subscribe. But now that I'm trying to get them to subscribe, it's super hard. But that's my problem too, because I don't have good content. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place too. At least you are truly just art. You know,
What about
as
me,
for-
legendary Paul?
you're good because you're beer and your food. You know what I'm saying? But like in my game, the same thing with a lot of other people out there. there's only so many ways you could cut a grass, so many ways you could, rake leaves, so many ways you could trim a ditch. That's the only way, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you got to kind of step out of your boundaries a little bit. So, but I think
Yeah.
maybe if anybody that does watch me, they might just watch me because of some of the different things that I might do. You know what I'm saying? If they're not dumb things what I do, they're just like a part of everyday life. Because before I started, doing YouTube and all that, I used to watch a couple other bigger grass cutting guys, and in the evening I come home from work, and as much as I don't like cutting grass or whatever, I would still watch them just to see what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
try to catch up, see what was going on. Not that I knew them personally, but just to see, some of the new equipment that might be out there, or some things that they might
Let
suggest.
me ask
That
you this, Paul. If you don't like cutting grass, why did you start this in '93? I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just curious.
I
Why?
love cutting grass. I made a living out of cutting grass. I mean, I didn't get rich because I didn't charge enough, but that's my fault. But you can make a real good living at it, and if you hustle and get guys to work from you, the sky's the limit. You can make as much as you want. But I started cutting grass in '93 because I don't like being tied up like at a certain spot. Like if I got to go to a job and say, hey, I got to work from 9 to 5, I start looking at the clock at like noon or 1 o'clock, and it starts going backwards. It's like instead of it being 1 or 1:30, it's like 12:45.
Wow.
Look at it again. It's instead of you thinking it'll be 2 o'clock, it's only 12:55 now. 10 minutes went by. So I don't like being tied down somewhere. At least with this type of a gig, I get done, do what I got to do, jump in the truck, go to the next one. If I want to stop and go get a sandwich or the bathroom, I have to, don't have to rely on nobody. I just go do what I got to do in regards to that.
But do you
So that's
still
why,
like doing this? Do you still like cutting grass, or you kind
yeah.
of lost?
And honestly, you're gonna in life, no matter what you do, you're always gonna find something that you're good at, and you could always fall back on it to make a living. Like say tomorrow, if I was to start a new career, the only job I only would consider doing, I would like to get into real estate and sell real estate. That's all I would like to do. But I don't like dealing with people, so that wouldn't be a great niche for me. But
Yeah.
I would like to get into real estate and do that to make some money doing that.
Maybe one
But
day you will.
you never know. That's for sure. Gotta be careful what you wish for. But I would always fall back to grass cutting because I know how to do it, and it's lickety split. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how to cut corners and make it look good. As we're, some people, they don't have the knowledge to figure out how to start the machine. For one, or whatever you might be doing. But there's always something to like you're going to be good at that you can make money at. It's
Do
if
you
you want to make money at it, because there's a lot of people that don't want to do nothing and just get everything handed to them. That's a whole nother story too.
True that.
you talk about doing things to help with viewership? Now you've got the horses and you run sulky, right? You do
Yeah,
the
but like I
sulky
said,
races?
they're not. I'm not looking to make them part of my channel because that would probably make the channel take off a lot faster.
Well,
But
that's what all I was going to say was if there was like a race at the Hamburg Raceway, that's where it is, right? The Hamburg
yeah,
Raceway.
Hamburg or Batavia.
Do some video of, because I guarantee there are people out here who've always been out here who have no clue what sulky racing is.
Never heard of it.
And
Yeah.
if
It's at
you
the Meadowlands. Yeah, it's at the Meadowlands.
and you could always do some shoots from that, okay? And the same with the winter. I mean, now yes, the winter visitors, okay, they're here to get away from the snow. But those of us that are here all year long, I got to tell you, the couple times that we've gotten snow, like an inch or two, which is, I
Yeah,
mean,
now-
we're all jumping for joy. It's melted in a few hours, but I know it would be great fun to, you drive around and see the scenery with the snow and the trees and everything like that. And since you're not cutting lawns in the winter, when it's snowing and stuff, I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I did do some
Don't you,
live
Alex?
streams this past
Don't
winter
you?
with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
did.
would be actually cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that maybe if Legendary Paul does that.
Yeah, I do. I'll be doing it. I did it last year. I did it about 10 or 11 times. It didn't snow much
okay.
last year over here.
Yeah.
But every day I make new and new friends on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So now every day, a little bit more people get out, you know what I'm saying, and see it or whatever. So now, eventually I have more and more people watching when we do live streams. So,
Mhm.
and it's a lot of fun actually. No matter what I do, I try to have fun.
Right, right.
And
And
now that I know that you like skiing, next time I go to Kissing Bridge, which will probably be till January, February, I'm gonna go live and we're gonna go.
Oh,
Nice.
nice,
We're
nice.
gonna sit at the lodge and have a beer together, and then we're gonna go set
Oh,
out the
that would be
bonfire.
so fun.
We'll go. I'll take you guys down. I'm not a professional skier, but I'm pretty good at it.
Me either.
well, hey, Paul, that means I can finally drink a beer with you. I haven't drank a beer with you yet. I don't think.
Yeah. I'm not old enough. I'm 51. I'm not old enough yet to drink. So
He's a jerk.
But no, that
I
would
gotta
be
wait a
way
couple
cool.
years.
And listen, if you do go to Holiday Valley, if you plan a trip, let me know ahead of time. But I would love to see videos of the Holiday Valley skiing because it's been forever for me.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
I haven't
talking
been
70s.
Where's this?
I haven't been
Where's
to
this
Holiday
at?
Valley
Holiday Valley is about 50 miles south of Buffalo.
Yeah, I can make it there in an
It's
hour.
in the town of Ellicottville, New York, where I grew up.
Yeah.
And it went from when I was growing up, we had less than 2,000 people. Well, about 1,000 people. Now it's become such a ski town that
They
my
bought too,
family
yeah.
helped develop Holiday Valley, and they used my family's lumber and like that. And it's just grown like topsies, and there's chalets all over the hills, and
Big bucks
and
too. Big
the
bucks.
real estate has skyrocketed, and the town is just like something you'd see in a Hallmark movie.
It's
In
booming,
fact,
yeah.
they did a Hallmark movie in Ellicottville, and I can't remember. It was a Christmas movie, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was so cool seeing the shops and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm home.
It's beautiful. The only thing I don't like about it is the sheriffs aren't too friendly. When you want to come home, they always got a roadblock up on it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
sheriffs.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's
and especially
the
over
thing.
the different holidays. Of course, there's
Yeah.
something going on every weekend there now.
Oh yeah.
But
Now,
oh
yeah.
yeah, they're real strict about nailing the
The people
drunk
that are
drivers.
drinking and driving and stuff like that. Yes.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And but Holiday Valley's beautiful. It's multi-million-dollar houses up there now. A lot of people are from Canada too that bought up there.
Oh
now.
yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I haven't been to Holiday Valley in about 5 years now because, like I said, it's super expensive for lift
So you're
tickets.
going there this year then, in February?
Sparkle's making me go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. But
Yeah,
I
I
used
told
to
him if he and his wife want to go, I'll get him tickets, day tickets.
because I used to definitely Sparkle for sure, 100%. My wife don't ski; she just drinks at the
And
lodge.
you got to drive through town so I can point out my house.
Because there's as you're driving through town, there's a little a rodeo down in there.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of the street now.
Great Valley, down in Great
Yeah,
Valley.
he does haunted hay rides. We go to that too, right here.
Oh, Pumpkinville.
Here.
Yes, Pumpkinville.
I've never
Night-
heard of that. Pumpkinville? Never heard of
Yep.
it.
Nightmare
Yep.
hay ride.
It's in the fall they start opening up. They have all these pumpkins and it's huge, and they do the haunted hay rides and yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
New York. Okay.
Somerville Valley. Yep.
Yeah, this is super good though. This is a good time.
Yes, it is. It's a great time. It really
It's
is.
a lot of fun. But then they got them at like the gas stations and that, so I grab it because I like going. I like having a lot of fun and just sitting back and
Well,
take on a nice ride. And,
Pumpkinville is
yeah, it's just around the
basically
bend.
across the road from where my husband grew up.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And his aunt and uncle started it
Wow, that's cool.
years
Yeah.
ago.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
His,
'cause,
wait a minute. His aunt and uncle started the Pumpkin Valley.
Pumpkinville.
You should have taken over then after they passed away. Darn it.
Well, I wasn't married to him then.
Okay, well that wouldn't help.
We were youngsters. We were youngsters then.
Oh, when that
Yeah.
first. Wow.
But
Because,
it's grown huge.
we had my friend, he's a foot doctor, podiatrist. He used to go to UB, and he joined a ski club at UB, University of Buffalo.
Right.
And you could get unbelievable passes for like super cheap. So we'd go every week skiing there. But we haven't been there in about 5 years now because, like I said, it's pretty pricey compared to Kissing Bridge. And kissing bridges. Like if you don't know, Alex, it's like night and day. It's like amateur to stepping up to the big league.
Yeah.
Ski
Oh,
It's
And,
fun though. It's fun. I
Yeah.
was there once, and yeah, because trust me, I was not a brave skier. I mean, I
And
was
so-
snowplow all the way, and I
pizza
I
french
had
fries,
so many accidents when I tried to put my skis together, and I'd end up in the woods.
oh,
They'd have to come and rescue me. I'd be waist deep in snow.
oh my God.
It was terrible. But the worst one was one of the worst hills in it's called Champagne, and you might remember this at Holiday Valley. Okay, so I'm with my one of my school friends. She says, "Oh, come on, you can do this." Now, mind you, it goes straight down like this, and then it levels, and then it goes straight down to the bottom. And I'm looking at this thing, and I'm going, "I don't know about this."
Doesn't
Well-
look good for me.
I made it going down the first half, snow plowing, right? Scared shitless. And I'm standing there where it's leveled off, and I'm going, I'm not doing this. I'm climbing back up. Well, the
Yeah.
minute I decided, and the T-bar is running alongside, so everyone could see me. And my skis slipped, and the whole rest of the way I went backwards down the hill.
Wow.
And all these people are cheering. Oh, it's a trick skier. Oh my God, look at her go. I was so scared. I thought if I fall, I would break something because I
Right.
was going so fast.
That's crazy. Yeah, 'cause,
I got to the bottom and I just keeled over. I was- oh my God.
my friend over there, the doctor and his wife, they're real good skiers. So they took me on a diamond over there, one of the diamond hills, and those are, like I said, Alex, it's like night and day compared to other places ski wise.
Wow.
Which
So,
doctor?
yeah.
Which doctor?
Oh, my friend's a doctor.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
why is he not giving you
you
tickets
are-
anymore?
You over there?
'Cause you don't go to school no more. He's a doctor now. So,
Ah.
but anyways, we went down this one hill, and it had so many moguls on it that actually I wiped out. I sat down, I popped my skis off, and I just slid on my butt over the mogul.
Oh my God, you're bad.
Oh, I
So
get
I
it.
got to the next flat part. Now I got to the flat part. I just went side to side to
I
side to
get
side.
it. I get it, man. Those moguls will kill you.
It's scary, man. Yeah. You get
Yeah.
some speed, it's like boing, 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 wipe out.
But I like the trail that you could catch from the chairlift, and it was
And
a
go all the way
trail
to the
it's called
side, yep.
Candy Cane, and it
Yeah,
would
and
take
go
you
all
all
just
the
keep
way
going.
over to the next
The next lift, the smaller
the next
chairlift. Yeah.
set of
Yeah.
what the original ones were. And it was like it was like doing country skiing, where
Cross country.
it
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
trail, and you had to kind of make your way through it, but that was always fun. But once you got over there, you couldn't go back the same way. There was no connection. Maybe there is now, but there was no connection, so you were stuck. It's like, oh man, how am I going to get way back down there? Oh my God.
We're gonna put that on the field trip list. We're definitely gonna go there.
Okay, great.
January, February for sure. But I got to get taken off. I'm gonna go get lunch real fast over here.
Okay.
So
Well, I thought you
Sparkle,
were in
thank
the
you.
grass. I thought you just said there was cut grass behind that building. that you
Yeah,
were-
well, I left because we were talking, so I left. I'm going to get lunch. I'll go back and get that one done too. But Sparkle, thank you, and Alex, you too.
It was
Anybody in the
fun.
background who's watching, thank you.
Hey,
Don't
don't
forget-
forget to let me
Guys.
join. I'll talk to you guys
Yeah, I'll
later.
see you
I'll
guys.
catch you,
See you
Alex.
guys.
I'll catch you
Yeah, I'll
on
see you
one of
guys
your
later.
I'll see you
channels.
soon. Cheers.
Then,
Paul. Cheers, guys.
Don't forget about bowling tomorrow night too. So that'll be a
Oh, I
lot of
know.
fun.
I'm going to be there.
I'll see you
for
guys
sure.
tomorrow night then. Cheers.
Okay, thank you. I'll see you guys before then.
Alex.
I say
See
cheers.
you
Have a
then.
great day. Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Sparkle.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.